This is a special report from About Space Today.
Welcome to Special Report. I'm David Denault. Weather once again has delayed the launch of Crew 12 to Friday morning.
Had the opportunity to be out at the launch countdown clock there at the 39A press site this morning, and it was great to be out there with our team. We always have a little ceremony where we raise the flag for the mission, and I looked over at pad 39B, and it's awesome to see the Artemis vehicle out at the pad, and then you look over at pad 40, and we see Falcon 9 with Dragon for our Crew 12. And so it's really an exciting time to have two different space launch systems set up to launch crews into space. We are really looking forward to Crew 12 when we get the right weather to launch Jessica, Jack, Sophie, and Andre into space. As Steve said, today we adjusted our launch date. When we had our weather briefing this morning, we were looking at both the launch site weather, which looks very favorable for the entire week here at the Kennedy Space Center, but we have abort weather up the East Coast where should something happen to the launch vehicle, we can separate Dragon and then land safely. When we did that, we could see high winds along a lot of that track, up to 24 to 28 knots, especially in what we would consider our higher risk areas, the staging area. There's a low pressure system that's kind of moving in and setting over that staging area, and it's driving those winds up, and we can really see the models agreeing over the last 24 hours. So that is the reason why we delayed the launch. We'll have a meeting again tomorrow morning to go look at the weather again. So the good news is we have good opportunities for the remainder of the week, and so we'll go ahead and launch when we're ready, when we have favorable weather.
Steve Stitch, manager of NASA's Commercial Crew Program. Well, NASA and SpaceX are now targeting a 5:15 a.m. Eastern Time this Friday for the launch of Crew 12 to the International Space Station from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida. Now, weather will continue to be a watched item on Thursday, but NASA says conditions are expected to greatly improve on Friday, February 13th. NASA astronauts Jessica Meir and Jack Hathaway, European Space Agency astronaut Sophie Ardern, and Roscosmos astronaut Andre Fadea. They all remain in quarantine at NASA's Kennedy Space Center until the next launch opportunity. Crew 12 will lift off aboard a SpaceX Dragon spacecraft on the company's Falcon 9 rocket from Space Launch Complex 40. Now, you can see all of our reports on our Facebook page at aboutspace.today or on your favorite channel. And if you like our reports, be sure to click like, follow, and subscribe. And to our listeners around the globe and here in the U.S., thanks for taking time from your home or from where you work to listen today. I'm David Denault.
This has been a special report from About Space Today.